Skinny Hardaway Southern T back with another EP. Make sure y'all can hear me. Hardaway. Alright. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If it's your first time, do your boy solid. Don't make it your last time. Hit that subscription button as well. We talk this good boxing, sports, parlays, predictions, MMA, football, basketball, amateur, collegiate, professional, every single day, not just today. Today, we here with a boxing EP, right? In the 168-pound division. Here with a little bit of fight news that you could use, right? It's not set in stone yet. Not set in stone just yet, right? But this is rumbling. This is the talks. And I am feeling like it's some truth to it, right? Unless I would not be here, you know what I mean, spilling the beans to you right now. But what I'm hearing, right? Sources. You know how that be, right? Sources, right? What I'm hearing right now, it's looking like that Canelo Alvarez may have found a way out of fighting Charlo or David Benavidez. From what I'm hearing right now, it looks like that Canelo versus Jaime Munguia is in the works for Cinco de Mayo weekend in May, right? Now, normally I would take this with a grain of salt, right? Because if you've been following the sport, right, that hard, right, you love the sport, we love the sport. That's why you're here, right? If you've been following this sport like I have, which you have, right, you know that this Munguia and this Canelo Alvarez fight has been a lingering thing since about 2020, maybe even before that, 2019, right? Since Canelo has been on the zone, right? It's been a lingering thing. Oh, Canelo, Jaime Munguia, they may or may not fight. You get rumblings, then they go away. Well, those rumblings have picked back up in 2023, and the rumblings right now, what's being said is that Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia is being targeted for 2024 Cinco de Mayo weekend, right? So Jaime Munguia, so right now, right, it's looking like Jaime Munguia is going to be facing off with Canelo Alvarez, looking like Hammer might be facing out with Canelo Alvarez in his next fight. Canelo Alvarez came out after his last fight with Charlo. He said that he wanted to take a break from boxing up until about May, right? Let his injuries heal and whatnot. And he'll be looking to make a return fight in May. Right now, it's looking like their return fight is going to be against Jaime Munguia. Let me say what's up to the people in the building, man. I ain't gonna be rude. Let me say what's up to the people in the building. Shout out my guy, Big Tex. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Big Tex. Glad you could make it, man. TWT in the building. Shout out my guy, BC. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, BC. Glad you could make it. TWT in the building. My guy, Ray Buck. What's good, Ray? Ranger Ray. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Ranger Ray. Glad you could make it. I already said what's up to DS. My guy DS said Damn, BFTV said Canelo will fight Munguia next. What happened to not fighting Mexicans? There you go. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother BF. So my brother BF already, my brother DS, my brother BF, I already, put the word out for y'all. But this is real spill, not a, it's real spill. This is real spill, not a drill. It is looking like there's going to be Munguia next, right? And I'm not overly excited about it at all, right? They've been trying to push this fight on us for a while that we didn't ask for. Right, they've been trying to push these fighters on they've been trying to push this fighter on us for a while. This fight that we didn't ask for, right? But now it's looking like that Canelo Alvarez has finally ran out of options, right? It's this thing about Canelo Alvarez, for as good a talent as he is. He just beat Jermell Charlo. But I also told y'all when that fight dropped, I said we got real excited about him fighting Jermell. I was like, Jermell isn't going to be the one to beat him. He chose Jermell indeed because he is the smaller twin, indeed, right? And he really didn't choose Jermell. That was supposed to be Jamal, right? And Jamal wasn't quite ready, so they let Jermell step in, and what happened, right? But he did fight Jermell Charlo. I'm gonna give him full credit for that win. But Jermell Charlo, he stepped up in the weight class. He dared to be great. and we saw those results, right? But whenever throughout history, right, whenever Canelo Alvarez has a bit of what we would think will be a challenge, right? Let's just, for example, say David Benavidez or Jamal Charlo, right? Whenever there's a challenge, there's a fight that he may or may not win, right? It seems like Canelo Alvarez always finds a way to get out of this situation. Well, it looks like his way of getting out of this David Benavidez and Charlo situation is this Jaime Munguia fight, right? Again, now why there isn't a date, what I mean, set in stone. Word in the street is that Jaime Munguia and Canelo Alvarez is looking like it's going to be a go, right? So if the rumblings and the rumors are true, right? If the rumblings and the rumors are true, I think that opens up the door for what I think is an even better fight than Canelo versus Jaime Munguia. You know what I mean? Because I recall, right, a few years back, not even a few years back, last year, right? I recall last year everybody being so pumped and up in arms about Jamal Charlo and David Benavidez fighting one another, right? David Benavidez walked up on Jamal Charlo. They said Jamal Charlo ran. They said Jamal Charlo called out David Benavidez, right? He's like, you called that man out. You got to fight him. You can't be calling people out not wanting to fight him. That man walked up on you. You didn't fight him. Well, if you're in the chat, right, you was one of those people that said, I want to see David Benavidez versus Charlo. Now is the perfect time for Dave Benavidez versus Charlo because Canelo Alvarez is in negotiations with Jaime Munguia right now. It's looking like that he'll be fighting Jaime Munguia. And for everybody, everybody had a lot to say, last year when Jamal Charlo was on break, right? When Jamal Charlo wasn't even at the 168-pound division. Well, guess what? Jamal Charlo just officially took place in his first fight above the 160-pound division. Jamal Charlo has said now on multiple occasions that he will be open to moving up to 168. Not only did he say he'll be open to moving up to 168, he said that he'll be open to moving up to 168 and facing off against David Benavidez. And for those people who don't want to take my word for it, right, I'm about to play this clip. In it's gonna take 3 minutes. In the 3 minute span, Charlo said twice that he wanted to fight David Benavidez at 168. Right now everybody was so up in arms, you know what I mean, last year about David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo. Now it seems like, everybody just want to see them fight Canelo again, right? When I was saying Jamal Charlo want to fight Canelo, he want to fight Canelo. That's the fight he want to fight David. Oh, you ducking. You move up to 168 for David, well, not Canelo. Well, now Jamal Charlo said, I'm moving up to 168 and David could get this smoke, right? And it seems like nobody seems to have heard Jamal Charlo say that he want that David Benavidez smoke now. You know what I mean? Everybody talking about Canelo and David as if Canelo is going to fight him. Everybody talking about Canelo and David as if Canelo is going to fight him. You know what I mean? Jamal Charlo came out of his mouth and said, I want that David Benavidez smoke. I'm about to play the clip for you. I'm about to play the clip for you yourself, so you ain't got to take my word for it. The announcer gonna ask him what he want to do in his next fight. He gonna mention David Benavidez. He gonna mention Caleb Plant. Then he gonna go on in a little soliloquy, and then he gonna come back to the fact that he want to fight David Benavidez at the 168-pound division. But I digress. I'm about to play this clip. It's gonna last about 3 minutes. Y'all listen up. Hold on. A little bit of time with the family. We're gonna sort it out. I'm gonna talk to Mauricio about the WBC and the things that I need to do. But I mean, I'm 68 is hot. Yep. So you just heard Jamal say 68 is hot. I digress. Keep listening to him. He said 68 is hot, right? Listen to him. Listen to my boy speak. David Benavidez just won against Demetrius. Will be a great fight. He just said David Benavidez just won against Demetrius. Will be a great fight. I saw Caleb Plant in the crowd. That'll be a good fight. He said, I saw Caleb Plant in the crowd. That'll be a good fight. Benavidez just won against Demetrius. That'll be a good fight. I saw Caleb Plant in the crowd. That'll be a good fight.
I know it's some competition at 168. I easily can make 168, but I mean, the sky's the limit right now. I'm just gonna let God do what He do, and He gonna put me right in the right path of where I need to be, and we're gonna just keep going, man. Our legacy is our legacy.
And I'm gonna let this keep going because that's the first time. That was a 15 minutes, right, and 55 seconds. It says 16 minutes and 25 seconds right now. Before this thing get to 18 minutes, Jamal Charlo go say again that he want to fight David Benavidez. And he also said, hey, LP, I see you down there, MP. I see you down there, MP. He also said he tired of y'all talking about his mental health too. He also said he tired of everybody talking about his mental health. He said we passed it. He said y'all keep bringing that shit up. He said I'm past it. He said he really ready for everybody to get something new to talk about. Let's talk about what we go do, not what I just overcame. He said he overcame that, and people keep bringing him back to that, making him answer questions about that. He said he really just want to move forward from that. But I digress.
You just mentioned, you just mentioned that you wanted to go to 168, but at 160 you've been the belt holder. You have Carlos Adames, who's been the mandatory.
They asked him about Carlos Adames. He gonna answer the Carlos Adames question, and then he gonna turn that bitch right back to David Benavidez.
60-pounder. Do any of those fights, if you can't get the 168, do those fights entice you at all? You're mandatory, maybe?
I mean, yeah, I would definitely love to step up the, get right back in the banger.
He said Miles said he tired of y'all talking about that shit, MP. He said he tired of y'all bringing up old shit.
Carlos Adames. Shout out to those guys for making it to #1. They did what they had to do. I'm definitely the type of fighter to give them a chance. I've never dodged nobody, ducked nobody. Just the circumstances all right. You'll see me in there with them. I'm not here to like hold no bell or do nothing strange. Shout out to the WBC.
Y'all say all I'm saying is everybody say don't nobody want to fight David, right? Y'all say Canelo don't want to fight David. It's time for Canelo to fight him. Well, Canelo ain't trying to fight him. Guess who want to fight him?
They understood my situation. They understood my problem. They know I'm a real champ in their division, and I love them for understanding me. And we're gonna put up, the belt as soon as we fight. Like the next fight, the belt will be on the line. If it's at 160, that's where it's going. If I gotta go to 168, I'll go to 168.
He said, if I gotta go to 168, I'll go. Listen to him. He said, if that's where he said, she asked him about Carlos Adames. He answered her Carlos Adames question. He said, if the fight gonna be at 160, I'll put the bet on the line. That's what it's gonna be at 160. He said, I want to go to 168. I'm finna let him finish. Listen to him.
Fight for this interim belt that he just won or he just defended tonight.
He said, I want to go to 168 and fight for this interim belt that he just won. That he just defended tonight. That's the second time in 3 minutes he said he wanted Dave Benavidez smoke. It sounds like y'all scared. Sound like y'all scared, not Jamal Charlo.
In a division, and
that's what it sound like. Sound like y'all scared.
We gonna put up,
sound like y'all scared. Dave Benavidez posse. Sound like y'all afraid.
It's at 160. That's where it's going. If I gotta go to 168, I'll go to 168 and fight for this interim belt that he just won or he just defended tonight. Like I'm down for whatever. It's not like I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really a matchmaker.
The man said he down. The man said he down for whatever. The man said he down for whatever. So he want to fight David. It sound like y'all more afraid. Sound like y'all more scared than Jamal is. You know what I mean? It sound like really David Benavidez and his camp scared because David Benavidez ain't said his name either. David Benavidez ain't said his name since he started saying David Benavidez's name. You notice that at their press conference, Charlo kept bringing up David Benavidez. David Benavidez ain't said nothing about Charlo. David Benavidez say everyone. He said, yeah, I'll fight anyone. I'll fight everyone. He said, I want to fight Canelo, but I'll fight everyone. You got Jamal Charlo directly saying that he want to fight David Benavidez. Now, just last year, everybody was telling me, oh, Maul need to fight David Benavidez. So who y'all want to see David Benavidez fight? If y'all don't want to see David Benavidez fight Jamal Charlo, who y'all want to see David Benavidez fight? Now don't nobody want to see him fight Maul. I wouldn't want to see him fight Maul either if I was David Benavidez fan. I wouldn't want to see it either. But Miles said it. Miles said it best. Miles said, y'all keep talking about my mental health. He said, y'all keep asking me about my mental health. I wish y'all stop asking me about this shit. You know what I mean? But Jamal Charlo just stated again, Canelo about to fight Hammy Munguia, right? Canelo about to fight Hammy Munguia. You know what I mean? He about to fight Hammy, right? He about to fight Hammy, right? So he not fighting Canelo. This imaginary talk of Bivol, right? This imaginary talk of Bivol, right? This imaginary talk of this 175. David fight at 168. David fights at 168. You know what I mean? This he not fighting. That's an imaginary. It's an imaginary fight at this point. Bivol actually got a fight coming up. You know what I mean? And if David Benavidez move up in his next fight, he damn sure ain't fighting Bivol. And guess another person he damn sure ain't fighting, Canelo Alvarez. Because we don't actually Jamal Charlo is more likely to fight Canelo Alvarez than David Benavidez. True enough at this point. You know what I mean? So my thing is, but it's not gonna happen. It's imaginary, MP. It's imaginary. It's imaginary. David Benavidez fighting Bivol was just like Bud Crawford fighting Canelo. Shit ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. My thing is, since when did Bivol even get in the picture any goddamn way? Now we can keep talking about this imaginary Canelo fight because I like when we talk about the imaginary Canelo fight because they give me the ground to say that Canelo's not going to fight you. You know he's not gonna fight you. You know he ain't gonna fight you. He ain't gonna fight you. But guess who do want to fight David? Guess who do want to fight David though? Guess who said that they want that David Benavidez smoke? I guess don't nobody want to see y'all don't want to see Benavidez Charlo no more. Y'all already went that sold on Andrade, so I know David beating Andrade don't solidify him, right? Because I remember how y'all used to talk about Andrade, so I know him beating Andrade don't solidify him to a lot of people. Now I was pretty high on Andrade, right? It stamped him for me, right? Stamped him for me, but the way y'all used to talk about Andrade, I know that Andrade win ain't enough. I know that Andrade win ain't the win y'all saying that he need, to get that, Canelo fight, right? But Canelo ain't fighting him no way. That's clear and understood. But guess who's in his division? Now, if he move up, if he decide to all of a sudden move up, if he move up a division when Jamal Charlo move up a division, that's a duck. If Jamal Charlo is calling you out, if you call Jamal Charlo out all last year, he spent half of last year calling out Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo finally answered that door. If he answered that door and you move up, that's a duck, bro. That's a big duck. That's a big duck.
See, that's where it's going. If I gotta go to 168, I'll go to 168 and fight for this interim belt that he just won or he just defended tonight. Like I'm down for whatever. It's not.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Mal versus Benavidez. Realistically, Mal was supposed to fight Canelo Alvarez already. He was supposed to fight Canelo Alvarez already. He let Mel fight Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? Canelo. Oh man, yeah, y'all shook in this joke, bro. Benavidez shook too. Because he ain't even saying shit about Ma. Niggas sat and waited. We sat and asked Jamal. We asked Jamal for a whole year. Boo Boo coming out for loss. Plant coming out for loss. Maul is not in the same boat as them. Boo Boo and Plant need to fight one another. Maul coming out for win. David Benavidez coming out for win. They just fought on the same card. He just beat up your brother. You was talking all that hot shit last year about him being a bitch and a hoe, and you talking that shit. And what's up? Well, now he knocking at your door. Now he knocking at your door, and now all of a sudden you want to fight Canelo and move up to 75. Answer the door. It's time to answer the door, dog. It's time. You want a nigga here now. You wanted a nigga here now. It's that time. It's that time. It's time to put them big boy pants on. It's time to put them big boy pants on with a real big boy. You know what I mean? It's time for David to put them big boy pants on with a real big boy. You want a nigga here now. Nigga here now. You know what I mean? You want a nigga hurt now. So I don't want to hurt it. Now you want to move up and shit. Now you want to move up. Now all of a sudden you want to move up. Now keep your ass right here. And you finna be careful what you ask for. Let me drop that in the chat. Be careful. Be careful what you ask for. Because you just might get that shit. And guess what David about to get now? That hot shit. Because Canelo and the crazy part is, if Canelo don't fight Munguia, he go fight Charlo. So he still ain't fighting David. So if you David, bro, your best bet is to go on and fight Charlo. If you're David Benavidez, your best bet is to go and fight Charlo. Because guess who next up on their list of people for Canelo to fight? Guess who next up on their list after Munguia for Canelo to fight? Guess who next up? Charlo. So if I'm really a David Benavidez fan, instead of me crying and complaining about Canelo not fighting him, I'd be trying to take out the competition. Take out his competition. Because you're not next up in line. You got Munguia, and you got Charlo in front of you. You're not next up in line. So if you really want that Canelo fight, right? That's what y'all want, right? Ain't that what y'all want, right? That's what y'all want, right? Y'all want that Canelo fight, right? If you really want that Canelo fight, right? Y'all told Charlo to stop chasing Canelo, right? But now the whole world supposed to stop. The whole world supposed to stop now because David Benavidez is getting mistreated now. Charlo been getting mistreated, ducked and dodged for years. From 154 on up, niggas didn't give a fuck. Now all of a sudden, all you niggas give a fuck because he ducking and dodging this motherfucking Mexican, Ecuadorian, whatever the fuck he is. Now all y'all care and got hearts and shit and fear from, oh, he just might have been running from Jamal for years. Now, strap your fucking big boy pants on. Hop your ass in there with Jamal. You was talking all that hot shit. He here now. You know what I mean? Ain't no moving up. Ain't no moving up. You want nigga here now. Fuck is you saying? This man been calling out. This man was talking about David Benavidez in the post-fight before he fought Jose Benavidez. He was talking about David Benavidez in the post-fight before he fought Jose Benavidez. They asked him what he thought about David Benavidez and Andrade fight. He said, I got the winner. He said, I got the winner of this fight. He been saying he got the winner of Andrade and David Benavidez since that fucking fight was made. Charlo asked to be on that card. He asked to be in the same room. What? Charlo controlled that whole fucking press conference. He told everybody else how they feel. He said, David, now, me and David cool. We ain't got no problems. He said, Jose, you ain't gonna do shit. Me and Jose talked it out. He said, me and Boo Boo finna come wreck this shit. He controlled the whole fucking room. You know what I mean? He controlled the whole fucking room. Y'all want to tell me about that man mental health? That man said he want to whoop ass. Y'all keep bringing up his mental health. Jamal said stop asking. Jamal said facts. I fuck with Canelo. Jose Marino. I fuck with Canelo. I got mad at Canelo because he popped dirty for steroids against a nigga that I thought he beat the first time. Yeah, I fuck with Canelo. Don't block nobody. Don't shoot nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't shoot nobody. Yeah, I do fuck with Canelo. I fuck with Canelo. I want to see Canelo fight David or Charlo, right? But I know he ain't gonna do that. So next best thing is how you really. She said too like that. So next best thing is how you really force his hand. You fight one another, and you ask for the fight. It ain't like David don't want to fight him. It ain't like that. David clearly said I can find plenty of videos of David talking shit about Charlo, right? So this ain't the time to be moving up divisions. This ain't the time, you know what I mean, to be talking about B-Vol. This ain't the time to be. We get it. Everybody want to fight Canelo. Jamal want to fight Canelo. David wanted to fight Canelo. Andrade wanted to fight Canelo. Caleb Plant wanted to fight Canelo. He fought Canelo. He wanted to fight Canelo again. Shit, Andre Ward wanted to fight Canelo, right? Everybody want to fight Canelo. I get it, but Canelo got one fight at a time, and right now it's looking like Canelo go fight Munguia. This ain't even a Canelo hate EP. Shout out to Canelo. Go. I'm actually happy that Canelo is. I'm actually happy that Canelo is probably about to fight Munguia. You know why? You know why I'm happy he about to fight Munguia? Because that's gonna make us get Charlo versus David Benavidez, right? Now David Benavidez fans, y'all can kind of see how us Charlo fans been feeling. Y'all can kind of get a taste of that Jamal Charlo medicine now, right? When your guy reached #1 mandatory spot and you telling all your partners and friends, this dude Jamal Charlo finna fight Canelo next, man. I'm telling you, he got something for him. And then Canelo moved divisions. And now Jamal Charlo, you know, lost in the sauce. You get what I'm saying? Now y'all know how we feel. Jamal Charlo been calling Canelo out for 3-4 years, and Canelo still ain't fought him yet. People forget that Canelo was actually about to fight Jamal Charlo twice already. He literally was negotiating a fight with Jamal Charlo and said no, right? But y'all want me to push David Benavidez to the forefront all of a sudden. Well, this is what you do. How about you strap your boots up, David, and you fight fucking Charlo like you was asking for last year? He want to fight you now. He calling you out. People was pretending as if he called you out last year. He really calling you out now. I need to play the clip again. Y'all want to hear the clip? He really calling them out now. Like, you ain't got to pretend like he calling them out. You ain't got to pretend like they're in the same division no more. They in the same division. They in the same division now. You ain't got to pretend. You ain't got to pump fake it. You ain't got to do none of that shit no more. My man won't smoke. We want that smoke. And he said, stop bringing up his mental health for all you mental health doctors and shit. He said he fine. He said, y'all living in the past. He said, let's talk about what we go do. And that's what I'm doing. Let's talk about what we go do. That man want that smoke.
Be on the line. If it's at 160, that's where it's going. If I gotta go to 168, I'll go to 168 and fight for this interim belt that he just won or he just defended.
If it's at 168, I'll go to 168 and fight for this interim belt that he just defended. You feel me?
I need to do. But I mean, I'm 68 is hot. David Benavidez just won against Demetrius. Will be a great fight.
David Benavidez just won against Demetrius. Will be a great fight. That's a call out. He talking about 68. 68. It's 68 time. We're all them. Now everybody want him to fight Canelo again. Right? Everybody want him to fight Canelo again now, right? Y'all want him to fight Canelo. We get it. I want David Benavidez to fight Canelo too. But guess what? David Benavidez ain't next up in the line. He ain't next up in the line. Hammy Munguia probably next up in the line. Or it's Jamal Charlo, right? So if you know that you're not next, right, and you know that he could possibly fight Hammy Munguia, I need for you to start back calling Jamal Charlo bitches and shit, right? I need David Benavidez to start back on it, running around trying to find Charlo. You ain't got to find him no more because he in the same building as you. Y'all in the same places. Y'all at the same press conference and shit. Where all that smoking, where all that shit is at? Where's all that energy, right? We need that energy. I want that energy now. You know what I mean? I want that energy now. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. But this man clearly just said 3 or 4 times he want to fight Charlo. He just said, he want to fight David, right? He just said 3 or 4 times that he wants to fight David. And Canelo Alvarez probably ain't gonna fight David Benavidez. Matter of fact, David Benavidez probably ain't even the third option for Canelo. He probably ain't even the third option. The third option probably will be a Bivol rematch. The fight y'all keep now, this imaginary, now David Benavidez imaginary supposed to be fighting Bivol. Now all of a sudden imaginary never fought at 75, right? Never had to fight at 75, but now all of a sudden he getting Bivol talks and shit like that. You know what I mean? A Bivol rematch is probably third, David. So if I'm really a David Benavidez fan, instead of coming on here like y'all used to tell Charlo fans, right, crying about what he deserved and shit like that, just take out the competition. You already started. You took out Plant. You took out Andrade. Guess who the last person in line? You take out the last person in line, ain't nobody left in there but you. You know what I mean? You take out the last person in line, ain't nobody left in that thing but you. You get what I'm saying? So I need that same energy, man. I need that same energy. He here now. He at 168 now. At 168. Make it happen. It's that time. He really called your name. He done said your name about 6, 7 times. right? About 6, 7 times. It's gonna be him. It's gonna be David Maria. You ain't got. It's gonna be one of them because Canelo ain't gonna fight you, right? Jamal Charlo. All people said was Jamal Charlo need to move on from Canelo. He ain't fight Benavidez. Canelo ain't gonna fight him. He need to move on from Canelo. Move on. But now the same people are the same people who cheerleading David Benavidez to fight Canelo. You know what I mean? I guess David Benavidez just fit what you like. So it's okay for you to cheerlead for him to fight Canelo, right? But a nigga that look like you, right? You want him to fight David Benavidez when he want to fight Canelo. Now that he want to fight David Benavidez, now you want David Benavidez to fight Canelo, man. I can't stand you niggas. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas. I can't stand you niggas, dog. Now you want David Benavidez. When he want to fight Canelo, he need to fight David Benavidez. When he want to fight David Benavidez, David Benavidez, Canelo is the only fight that I want to see. Man, I can't stand. I can't stand you buster ass niggas, dog. Who raised you? Who raised you niggas, bro? Who raised you niggas, bro? I can't stand you niggas, dog. Man, it's just no consistency nowhere. It's no consistency nowhere. Canelo's fighting Canelo-Munguia. Get that through y'all heads. What's the next? So who you want to see David fight? So if David can't fight Canelo, who you want to see David fight? That's the question. That's the question that we need to start asking ourselves. BC, I can't stand these niggas, dog. Can't stand these niggas, man. Now I'm supposed to hop on the David Benavidez band. Oh yeah, he deserved it. He deserved it, man. Charlo been chasing that nigga for, man. Charlo became a mandatory 2 weight classes ago. Fuck is y'all talking about? He became mandatory at 54. He became next in line. I ain't gonna say mandatory, right? Because Canelo dip out before he actually get the mandatory slot, or they make a franchise belt. He became next up at 54. He became next up at 60. Still ain't got no fight. Now I'm supposed to pretend. I'm supposed to pretend that David Benavidez and he said you got bust ass niggas. Morel not ranked high enough. Morel not ranked high enough right now to fight David Benavidez. Morel already called out David Benavidez twice. Morel not ranked high enough to fight David Benavidez. He ranked behind Jamal Charlo. You know what I mean? He ranked behind Canelo-Munguia. No, I don't think he ranked behind Munguia. I was reaching with them. I don't think he ranked behind Munguia. But you get what I'm saying, though. Like, he behind Charlo. You know what I mean? He basically a prospect. He got that regular title, but he's basically a prospect, Morel. You know what I mean? He not next in line. He not those guys. Realistically, those guys not fighting David Morel Jr. because it's nothing for them to gain. No, he got no titles. No, he's not the biggest name, right? He just go whoop your ass, and that's gonna be it. He go whoop your ass. You know what I mean? That's gonna be it. So realistically, right? That's a name, not Charlo. I mean, that's a name you can say if you don't want to say Charlo, right? But realistically, what'll get you the most money? If David Benavidez can't fight Canelo, what'll be his next biggest fight? I should say then, right? What'll be his next biggest fight? What'll get the most draw? What'll draw the most attention? What'll get him the biggest bag? If I'm David Benavidez, Charlo. Now I just find it crazy how nobody want to put Charlo with David Benavidez no more, bro. It was like just last year I had to beat you niggas down to tell you niggas that they're not in the same division. And now that they're in the same division, I can't even get nobody to act like Charlo exists. And he calling out David Benavidez. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I can't stand you niggas, man. I can't stand you niggas. I can't stand you. Can't stand you bust ass niggas, man. Can't stand you other side ass niggas. I'm supposed to just dig down deep in my soul. Oh yes. Benavidez deserved a Canelo fight. He's done everything. First of all, y'all said Caleb Plant was trash. So now he beat Caleb Plant. Now he just a beast, right? Y'all said Demetrius Andrade was trash. Fuck is you talking about? Now he beat Demetrius Andrade. Now he a beast. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden these niggas is goats because your favorite fighter beat him. Devin about to fight Reed's Prograis. Reed's Prograis trash because he might beat him. I can't stand you flip-flop ass niggas, you inconsistent ass niggas. Can't stand you niggas, man. Can't stand you other side ass niggas, bro. Shit crazy as hell. Now all of a sudden y'all told me Andrade didn't deserve a fight with Canelo. So how the fuck David Benavidez deserve a fight with Canelo for beating Andrade? I'm gonna say that again slow for the people in the back. Y'all told me Andrade didn't deserve a fight with Canelo. So how the fuck is David Benavidez supposed to earn a fight with Canelo fighting Demetrius Andrade? Y'all told me Caleb Plant wasn't proven. Y'all told me Caleb Plant couldn't beat nobody. How the fuck do David Benavidez supposed to earn a fight with Canelo from beating Caleb Plant? Now, I rate Caleb Plant high. I rated Boo Boo high. So in my eyes, he has earned that fight. But I'm talking about you niggas. Who was saying the opposite. He really wants to fight Canelo. He not allowed to want to fight somebody. Hey, MP, you sound like me. You sound like me last year when I was talking about Charlo not being in his division first, right? First of all, right? First, that's number one. He not in his division, but you want him to fight Benavidez. Second was he was saying he want to fight Charlo. He said that on the Mike Tyson, on How About You with Mike Tyson. He said, I want the Canelo fight. And what the hell Mike Tyson say to him? Man, forget that Canelo fight. He not going to fight you. It was cool to dismiss him and what he wanted to when he wanted to fight Canelo, right? And say, fight Benavidez or you ducking, right? It's cool to dismiss him when he say he want to fight Canelo. And newsflash, Canelo not fighting Benavidez. That's a pipe dream. That's a pipe dream. But guess who want that smoke though? Canelo not fighting Benavidez. And if he fight one of them, it's gonna be Charlo first. Canelo not fighting Benavidez. It's not happening. But guess who want that smoke though? But guess who want that smoke though?
I need to do. But I mean, I'm 68 is hot. David Benavidez just won against Demetrius. Will be a great fight.
Guess who want that smoke though? Canelo not fighting him. Canelo not fighting him, man. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. L-I-G it, man. L-I-G it. L-I-G it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it burn. Let that shit burn. He's not fighting him. He's not. He's not going to fight him. He don't want to. He don't want to fight him. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. Welcome to the Jamal Charlo party. Benavidez fans, welcome to the. He's not fighting your fighter. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. He's not. Welcome to the Jamal Charlo party. Now you know how we feel. He's not fighting him. You sound just like me. He's not going to fight him. He's not going to do it. He's not doing it. But guess who want that smoke though?
68 fight for this interim belt that he just won or he just defended tonight.
Canelo not fighting him. He's not going to do it. We got to LIG. We got to be realistic. He's not going to do it. It sounds like everybody want to talk about Jamal Charlo mental health and shit. Yeah. It sounds like he know exactly what he want to do. Yeah. It sounds like he know exactly what he want to do. Y'all told him quit talking about Canelo. He quit talking about Canelo. Now he talking about your favorite fighter. So what your favorite fighter gonna do? So now, hey, look, honestly, he don't even gotta fight Jamal Charlo because Jamal Charlo gonna get a Canelo fight before him because Canelo think it's the easier fight. So if I'm a David Benavidez fan, right, instead of crying about it, I'm gonna fight Jamal Charlo. If I'm a David Benavidez fan, I'm telling David Benavidez fight Charlo, bro, because he probably next. Not you. Charlo probably next because he don't think he can beat you. But if you beat Charlo, you X Charlo out. He ain't got no choice but to fight you. Instead of talking about what we deserve, we can talk about the deserve part all day long. Charlo deserved this. Benavidez deserved that. And yada, yada, yada. And I like David hair. And I like David complexion. And I don't like Charlo hair. And I don't like Charlo. But anyway, we can talk about that shit all day long. But realistically, if you really want to fight Canelo, if you really want your fighter to fight Canelo, you should be telling your fighter to fight Jamal Charlo. Because Jamal Charlo was supposed to get a fight with Canelo already. So Canelo probably gonna be more inclined, more in tune to fight Jamal Charlo than David Benavidez. But if I'm a David Benavidez fan or I'm David Benavidez, then I'm telling David Benavidez, hey bro, why don't you just go sweep Charlo up, right? Why don't you just go sweep Charlo up? Just sweep Charlo out the way. Just go and sweep him up out the way. Because he probably next, not you. Honestly, he probably next. If Canelo fight Munguia, his next fight is going to be Jamal Charlo. It's not going to be David. But guess who Canelo Alvarez can't fight if David Benavidez already stopped him, right? I'm trying to help y'all out. I'm trying to help y'all out. I'm trying to help y'all out, David Benavidez fans and David Benavidez clan and all you niggas. I'm trying to help you niggas out. Cause he not next. He not next after Munguia either. So y'all gonna be crying a little bit longer. Y'all gonna be crying a little bit longer. I'm telling you. I know, cause I'm a Jamal Charlo fan, and I've been crying for 3-4 years trying to get him to fight. You know, Canelo to fight him. So y'all been crying for about what, a year or two, right? Y'all got about 2 more years left of crying before he step. And he probably never gonna step in the ring with David unless David do something like beat up Jamal Charlo. Cause he probably right. Hey, BC, talk to him. He probably never gonna step in the ring with David unless he beat a Jamal Charlo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So at this point, man, you got to go and get in where you fit in. You got to start knocking these guys off. You knocked out Boo Boo. You knocked out Caleb Plant's second chance. If Caleb Plant would have beat you, he would have had the second chance. He lost to you, so Caleb Plant is gone. Demetrius Andrade just lost to you. You knocked him out. He's gone. It's only one more person in front of you, David Benavidez. If I'm David Benavidez and I'm David Benavidez fans, we could cry all day long until we blow in the face about what he deserves. Right? We could cry all day long about what he should do, what Canelo didn't do. Canelo ducking David. Join the motherfucking list. Join the line. He ducking Charlo too, right? So what you go do about it? What you go do about it? What y'all go do about it? Y'all go cry about it and go fight a scrub? Or y'all go fight the nigga who next in line to fight Canelo Alvarez, which is Jamal Charlo. Because he's probably about to fight Munguia. And the next man in line is Charlo. Right? So Jamal Charlo just said David Benavidez's name about 7-8 times. Right? So I need for David Benavidez to pop that shit. It's that time. It's now. You wanted a nigga here now. You want nigga at 168. You asked him to come up. Y'all asked him to come up for like a year. He came up. He here. You know what I mean? Next year. You know what I mean? And again, with the way David Benavidez looking in the ring, Canelo is not going to fight him. So y'all could cry and scream and yell till you blue in the face. Because I had done it. I hadn't done it for about 4 years. I hadn't done it since 154. Right? Y'all sound just like Jamal Charlo fans right now. All the Benavidez clan, Benavidez posse, all you niggas, all you motherfuckers sound like Jamal Charlo fans at 160 when they invented the franchise belt. Niggas forgot the whole reason they invented the franchise belt was because Canelo wouldn't fight that dude from Texas named Jamal Charlo. You know what I mean? Now I'm supposed to hop on David Benavidez sack because he the new dude that Canelo ducking. Well, you just the new dude. You ain't even the first dude. You know what I mean? You ain't even the first dude. So now he ducking Benavidez and he ducking Charlo. So guess what I see now that Jamal Charlo is actually at 168. My biggest thing about y'all telling Benavidez versus Charlo, you should fight Benavidez and yada 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 and yada yada yada. That was a different division. That was my biggest thing. They not at different divisions no more. That fight makes perfect sense now. Now is the time. Y'all could talk about that Canelo and Dave Benavidez fight, get them views up, get the pep rallies going and shit. I get it. But realistically, that's all it's ever gonna be is a fucking pep rally. That's all it's ever gonna be. If you really want him to fight Canelo, his only path is through Jamal Charlo. And everybody keep talking about Jamal Charlo mental health, right? Everybody was talking about Jamal Charlo need to stop chasing Canelo. I couldn't tell you how many times I heard and seen that. He need to stop chasing Canelo. He need to stop chasing Canelo. Well, guess who chasing Canelo now? Guess who chasing Canelo now? Is it not chasing Canelo now? What is it called now? What's it called now? Y'all know how it go. So y'all know how it go. What's the black term for it? What's the black term for it? Okay, so when Charlo want to fight Canelo, he chasing Canelo. He need to move on. So what's okay? Chasing is just the black term, right? So what is called now that David Benavidez is doing? So what do I call it now? Because I know it's like when a black dude could box, move around the ring, y'all call it running. right? When Lomachenko do it, it's called skill, right? When Wilder knock out 40 motherfuckers, y'all call him, a brawler or just, a one punch pony, right? When Rocky Marciano knock out everybody, y'all want to call him the greatest motherfucker that ever lived. So I know it's a black term, and then it's a term what it's called. So when Jamal Charlo want to fight Canelo, I know the black term is chasing. You need to quit chasing him and go do something else, right? So what is called now that David Benavidez is doing. So what is he doing? What is he doing with his career? What is he doing with his career? What is called when he doing? What he doing? Why post called? Should I say he need to quit chasing Canelo? He need to fight Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo calling him out. Jamal Charlo calling him out. And they're at the same division. You know what I mean? They're at the same goddamn division. So I'm just stumped. As to what changed when Jamal Charlo wasn't fighting versus him actually fighting now. Him actually being at 168 and him still being the top fucking middleweight in the division. Still to this day. Craig. Y'all talking about Jamal Charlo mental health. Jamal Charlo sound like a focused man to me. He sound like a man who was at the top. He been out 2 years. He done seen this shit shake out. He came back. He said, I'm here now. I want them big fights. I'm back. That man want his spot back. That man want his shit back. David Benavidez. When did David Benavidez grow? When did David Benavidez become as big as he is? How did David Benavidez become as big as he is? Right? When he attached his goddamn name to Jamal Charlo. And then he went and beat Caleb Plant. And then he went and beat Demetrius Andrade. But you motherfuckers start talking all that shit about him when he came at Jamal Charlo. Right? So now Jamal Charlo wants some action. And don't nobody seem to want that action no more. You know what I mean? When Jamal Charlo was injured, when Jamal Charlo was going through that shit, you know what I mean? Everybody wanted that Jamal Charlo fight, right? Well, he back now. He back now. Mike Tyson, what, BC? You know what I mean? When he attached his name, he said Mike Tyson made his brand grow. And Mike Tyson used Jamal Charlo too. When Jamal Charlo said that, hey man, you need to fight Benavidez. You need to fight Benavidez. Jamal Charlo. Yeah. He was Jamal Charlo. That was the guy. Mike Tyson talked good about Tyson Fury too. Mike Tyson talked good about everybody except the people that look like him. You know what I mean? Look at Mike. Look how he talk. Man, don't get me started. But look how he talk about them others, and look how he talk about motherfuckers that look like him. His posture is different. He hold his head different. His voice changed. Get out of here, man. That came from Jamal Charlo. That's how he got it. That's how he got his name. Mike Tyson ain't give him no gas. Mike Tyson called him that Mexican monster shit. And even he piggybacked off Jamal Charlo. Man, you should fight David Benavidez. Jamal Charlo is when he got popped about 2 years ago. That gap that Jamal Charlo left open. Benavidez stepped in as the next middleweight. That's why we all want to see Benavidez versus Charlo. Now nobody want to see Benavidez versus Charlo. Now y'all want to do this imaginary fight on Canelo. Canelo not fighting him. Let that shit go. And if you really want him to fight Canelo, he's not even next. Jamal Charlo next. Newsflash. Munguia, Jamal Charlo. Benavidez not even next. Canelo ain't got that many fights left. So you need to start taking out the competition. And then the good part about this is you got one person, Canelo, who don't want to fight you. You got another person, Jamal Charlo, who do want to fight you. He just fought on your undercard. He said he wanted to fight you before the fight. He said he wanted to fight you after the fight. He said he wanted to fight you yesterday. He said he wanted to fight you tomorrow. But ain't nobody gonna talk about the fact that he want to fight you because I really don't know why. Because they some bust ass niggas. That's why. That deep down, that's really how I feel. I feel like a lot of these niggas. Right? I feel like a lot of these niggas would much rather. I feel like a lot of these niggas like shitting on Jamal Charlo because he looked like them. You know what I mean? Because just last year, they literally was telling Charlo to stop chasing Canelo. Now all of a sudden, Benavidez I'm supposed to have sympathy for Benavidez for going through some shit for a year that Jamal Charlo been going through for 4 years. And y'all told him fuck what he want, move up to a weight class and fight some nigga in a different weight class with no belt. He got a belt now. What was I saying, bro? He ain't got nothing to offer. He got a belt now. Now that you got something to offer, right? Everything that I said was true. It's you niggas who contradicting yourself right now. Now I'm supposed to push David and Canelo, right? But when he was in division with Jamal, you didn't want to hear that shit, right? Now I'm supposed to push David and Canelo, right? But he been ducking Jamal for the longest. Now, the same shit you were saying last year. The same shit you were saying last year. Why don't you move up Jamal Charlo and fight David Benavidez? Well, guess what happened? He moved up. Nigga here now. You know the nigga here now. Nigga moved up. Guess what nigga did? Nigga called you out. Not no pretend call out. Not no pretend. The reporter asked him about 160. He said, I want to fight David at 68. Right? And you could talk about a Canelo fight till you blue in the face. Right? Welcome to the Jamal Charlo fan club. It ain't happening. He ain't getting it. It ain't happening. He ain't gonna fight him. Stop chasing Canelo. Move on. Fight somebody that want to fight you. Canelo probably gonna fight Munguia next. You know what I mean? And after he fight Munguia, he probably gonna fight Jamal Charlo in his last fight of his career. And then he probably gonna fight Jake Paul and ride off into the sunset. The fuck is you talking about? David is not on the list. But guess what could put David on the list? If he scratch off Jamal Charlo. Because there ain't gonna be nobody left. It's a blame duck. Right now, if Canelo in his career fight, if Canelo in his career right now, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna be no sweat off his back if he don't fight Dave Benavidez. Dave Benavidez, 25 years old. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna be no sweat off his back. He already proved. You know what I mean? He just beat Caleb Plant. Dave Benavidez's best win is a nigga that Canelo beat first. Caleb Plant, right? Benavidez's best win is Caleb Plant, and that's a nigga that Canelo beat first. You know what I mean? So, is there something to write home about? He dominated Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade, truthfully, right, on the grand scheme of things, wasn't shit. You know, on the grand scheme of it's a name on his resume, because I think he was good, right? But most people, right, in the lead up, even after, people was like, the hype job is done. So to a lot of people, Demetrius was just all hype. He never had a big fight, never stepped up to the moment. He pulled out the Jermell fight, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? So your best win is Caleb Plant, and that's a nigga that Canelo already beat. He said, we not taking no Benavidez fight. That's what he was. We don't want that smoke. Yeah. You don't want that smoke for Benavidez. That's what it is. That's what it is. Y'all don't want that Jamal smoke. That's what it is. Y'all trying to hold on to that imaginary Canelo fight. Let that go, dog. Welcome to the Jamal fan club. Well, now you know how we feel. Welcome. Go ahead and strap your boots up. Now tell your boy David, strap his boots up. Hey, tell your boy David, strap his boots up. You ain't on the Jamal. You ain't on the Jamal fan club. Nah, you part of the Benavidez clan. You a Benavidez clan. I'm finna go buy you a sombrero right now. You in the Benavidez clan. Now you ain't team Jamal. You ain't team Mob. So go tell David. Go tell David, strap them goddamn boots up. Tell him to stop calling for Canelo, because Canelo go fight me next. Right? Tell him Canelo go fight Jamal next. Jamal was supposed to. You realize that Jamal was supposed to fight Canelo when Mel fought him, and he said, "Let me get a fight first in between." You know what I mean? He want to fight David Benavidez and then fight Canelo. Fuck is you talking about? He want to fight David, then fight Canelo. Why Canelo fight Munguia? Because he probably go fight Munguia. David, and that's a perfect time for David and Charlo to be getting busy. So what I need you to do, I need you to go tell Benavidez in the troops, right? In the posse, in the clan, right? Your only way to Canelo is through Jamal Charlo, because Jamal Charlo's go get the opportunity before you, because he been with PBC longer. They fuck with him more than they fuck with you. That's why he get first option to all this shit. He control all this shit. You know what I mean? He the reason Mel got to fight with Canelo. You know what I mean?
He put his own self on that undercard of David Benavidez. You know what I mean? He said, I'm gonna use Jose Benavidez as a tune-up. You know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, man, y'all, hey, be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. It's here now. Call out been issue, and y'all can act like y'all don't see it, but I'm gonna fry y'all ass every chance I get. Y'all can act like y'all don't see it, and I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna fry y'all ass every chance y'all get because y'all know Canelo ain't fighting that boy, and y'all know the best way for him to even think about getting a Canelo fight is for him to beat Jamal Charlo. Canelo said a long time ago, "How about all y'all fight each other, not fight the winner?" Well, it's one fight left, and it's Benavidez versus Charlo. That's what it is. You can talk about Canelo Benavidez to get them views up. I probably should start talking about Canelo and Benavidez, get my views up. You know what I mean? But fuck that. Right is right. You know what I mean? Right is right. I'm gonna get my shit out the mud. You know what I mean? Right is right. So if he really, if you're a David Benavidez fan, truly, you can keep crying about that Charlo fight. You can cry for 2 more years. I know, 'cause I'm a Charlo fan, and I've been crying for 4. Y'all only been crying for like a year or 2. You know what I mean? So you got at least 2 more years of crying before he even think about fighting. We gotta see how bad you look. You know what I mean? He waiting for you. He waiting for you to look bad. You know what I'm saying? That's why Jamal ain't even knocking these niggas out because he know the first time he knocks somebody out, Canelo ain't gonna fight him. Jamal know the first time Jamal know he would knock that nigga out. He won't go get that Canelo fight. But I'm telling y'all, Dave been the Videz clan. Y'all sitting back crying about that Canelo fight. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Y'all sitting there crying about that Canelo fight. Y'all gonna be crying. Y'all gonna be crying for about 2, 3. Y'all gonna be crying for about 2, 3 more years. And at the age Canelo at, he damn near ain't even gonna fight your fighter. If you really a Dave Benavidez fan, you really want him to get that, to get that Canelo title fight, he need to go ahead and scratch Charlo off, right? If you know who next up, you know who next up. Go and get him off the list. Don't waste no time. While he fighting Munguia, you be fighting Charlo. You know what I mean? It will only make sense. And it's a dude that you got history with, and it's a dude you said that you wanted to fight, right? He finally at your weight class, right? He called you out. You say ain't nobody calling your name. Well, he just called you out. I done played it multiple times on this stream alone. So if you listen to this stream, you can't say you didn't hear Jamal Charlo call him out. And every time that Jamal Charlo say something about Dave Benavidez, I'm gonna bring it to the light. You niggas can act like you don't hear it, but it is what it is. You can keep pretending that this Canelo fight is gonna be next when it's not, when it's probably gonna be Munguia, and after him it's probably gonna be Charlo. But if you really fuck with David, right? You really fuck with David. You really want him to fight Canelo. If there's really the only fight that you want to see, David got to do what the fuck he need to do to put himself in position. And that's beat Jamal Charlo. But I ain't gonna hold up too much of y'all time, man. Skin the hard way certainty. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. This the present. This how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.